Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Indianapolis Colts, who have the 13th overall draft choice. And I'm looking at all these mock drafts, and there's no one player that they all say they're going to take, so we're going to have to wait and see. But let's look at our team really quick. I do think we're going to need a quarterback eventually. I know Brissett does great in simulation and Madden, but he's not the quarterback of the future for that team. I love Mac, I love T.Y. Hilton, I love Paris Campbell. The offensive line's looking pretty good. I love Quentin Nelson, obviously. We have Jack Doyle. Eric Ebron is a free agent. And on defense, I know Justin Houston is up there in age. We have Darius Leonard. We have some good corners. We have a good free safety. So we should be good to go. But I think we are at the offseason mode right here. Yeah, we are. So let's see who we're going to have to bring back. Eric Ebron is there. I don't think we're going to bring him back, though. It really depends on what we have for money. We do have 58.5. I just don't know if they're going to bring him back. He didn't have a great year. Costanzo, I would like to bring back if it's cheap enough for 1 year. 17.3, that's not bad for like a crossover year. See if we can get somebody in the draft. He doesn't want to come back, of course. Funches at 26 years old, out for 7 weeks. I wouldn't mind giving him a 3-year deal, 4.9. He wants to play for a new team. Sheard, I'm not worried about. Pascal, I'm not worried about. Rogers, I'm not worried about. Gethers, I mean, for a backup for 2 years, 1.3, that's basically nothing. He's just not interested. Great. Inman's up there. I don't really want that. So I guess we're just good to go? So we're going to have T.Y. Hilton. We're going to have Paris Campbell. We could draft a receiver. I have seen some mock drafts with that, but that's like them getting Jerry Jeudy, and there's no way he falls down there. So we're going to have to wait and see. $64.8 million. Like, I'm not going to bring in Amari Cooper. That doesn't make sense. We could bring in a Chris Jones, but we have Lewis as a backup. We have Autry at the moment, so I don't know about that. Ebron. AJ Green? Maybe for like a 1-year deal, but he probably wants like a 3-year deal, 2-year deal. Yeah, I'm just not going to do that. Yannick Ngakoue, though, is a scheme fit. They're losing Justin Houston. I think that might be the move. What does he have for points? 95? I'm going to go 4-year deal. I'm going to give him up to $9 million and then 3.5 for the signing bonus. 101 beats out the Saints. Good. Robbie Anderson. It's just like everybody talks about him going to the Raiders, so I don't know how realistic that is. Armstead's there. Costanzo, I still want to bring back, but I'm not going to beat out 92 points. Just doesn't make sense. And I don't know if I'm seeing anybody else unless we went for like a Warford for 1 year, but we have Golowski. I don't know. Let's go check out the offensive lineman really quick. Humphreys is there, but I guess Humphreys for 1 year really isn't that bad. We're still going to have to draft somebody, but I'd like to get some sort of player there just in case. We have Quentin Nelson. We don't need that. We don't need a center. Like, is it really worth getting Glagsko for 1 year when we have Golowski behind him? Glowinski? I don't know how to say that exactly. You guys are probably furious at it. And then Conklin's there, but we don't need a right tackle, so I guess we're good to go. Let's just see if we get Ngakoue, which I think we should, being 6 points ahead. Oh, no. Really? Now, Chris Jones is still there. Kendall Fuller's there. I'm not going to do that, though. AJ Green, I wouldn't mind bringing in AJ Green for a 1-year deal. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. He's injured last year. I know he doesn't really need like a prove yourself contract, but people would be pretty iffy with him, I would assume. He's not going to get some huge contract. I'll bring back Jabal Sheard for 1 year if he wants to come back. I'm just not going to give him a long-term contract. That just wouldn't make sense to me. Josh Gordon's there. Trey Boston's 28 years old, so I don't really want to do that. All right, I'm going to put in my draft class, and then we'll see what we get for those guys I just offered contracts to. So I'm using the draft class by Nathan P2433. I love his draft classes. But let's see. We got Sheard, we got AJ Green, and Humphreys turned us down. All right, I guess. Let's go to the draft. Now, we are getting to the point deeper in the draft. It says we have the 16th pick, by the way. I'm not sure why that's messed up, but it's going to take a while to go pick by pick. So I think this might be the last one we do it to. Joe Burrow to the Bengals. Okay, Thomas to the Redskins, if you say so. Jerry Jeudy to the Lions. Okay, Okuda to the Giants. That doesn't really make sense whatsoever. Chase Young to the Panthers. They would love to see that. The Dolphins select Tua, obviously. Justin Herbert to the Chargers, I assume. Yup. Now, are the Cardinals going to take CeeDee Lamb? No, AJ Epinenza. That's one of the players projected to go to the Colts in some of the mock drafts I've seen. The Browns, Isaiah Simmons. They would absolutely love that. Christian Fulton, that makes sense. The Raiders select Bryce Hall. The Jets select CeeDee Lamb. Interesting. Derek Brown to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's not a guy we're going to go for. That's one of them that we potentially could have went with Matos right there. But that's all right. Raekwon Davis, that kind of is another one. But we are at our selection. And a lot of people think they're going to take an offensive lineman. We could go Delpit if we wanted to. Wouldn't really make sense, though. Let's see if Josh Jones is here somewhere. Becton's there, by the way. But is Josh Jones going to be? He is. That's one of the guys they're projected to get. But I feel like if Becton was there or Wirfs was there, that's like who they would definitely take. And we need a left tackle, so let's take Mekhi Becton. 71 overall, normal development. 84 strength, 76 run block, 79 pass block. Oh, that's right. The Colts have 2 second-round draft choices. And I kind of want to go with Jake Fromm. I'm not going to lie. I know Henry Ruggs is there. He's no way he's going to be there. T. Higgins could be there. I mean, Rager could be there, but I don't know if I really want to do that. I think I want to go with Jake Fromm. Josh Jones is there, by the way. Who's still there? Oh, Jacob Eason as well. I think Eason's going to be the better player of the two. So I'm going to go with Jacob Eason. He's a 69 overall, normal development, 88 throw power, 76 deep accuracy, 80 medium, 87 short. And then let's skip right ahead, and it's Josh Jones is there. Yeah, Josh Jones. That's definitely who I'm going to take. Henry Ruggs off the board to the Broncos. That'll probably happen in the first round, if we're being honest. Let's see. There he is. He's a 72 overall, normal development, 83 strength, 71 run block, 84 pass block. In the third round, I got right end Bashman. He's a 72 overall. In the fourth round, free safety Brooks, who's a 70 overall. But we addressed basically everything I wanted to address in this draft, so that's awesome. Heading into the year, we're an 81 overall team, 84 offense, 79 defense, and I like the way our offense looks. And Jacoby Brissett always plays well in simulation. Take a quick look at our defense. Still have to work at middle linebacker, right outside linebacker. Our defensive line is getting up there in age, so we will have to address that eventually. And we need a strong safety. But I think we'll be good to go. We could have actually went with Grant Delpit if we wanted to put him at strong safety. But I like that we addressed the offensive line. But let's go to the midseason mark and see how we're doing. At the midseason mark, we're tied for first place with the Titans at 5-2. The Texans are 4-4. The Jaguars 2-6. Now, T.Y. Hilton is going to be a free agent. I can't imagine him getting away. I don't know if he wants some huge contract. That's kind of a huge contract. But an 88 overall superstar X Factor, that's definitely worth it. We can let Houston go. We can let Green go. Ryan Kelly's going to come right on back. I can guarantee you that. We have $121 million. We're in such good shape for this offseason. I love it. Marlon Mack's coming back. Malik Hooker's coming back. Let's go 6 years. Let's go 4-5, 2.02. But we're still going to have like $100 million because I'm not bringing back Jabal Sheard. Let's increase this money a little bit more. 3.5, 2.72, that's fine. Who else is here? Autry, goodbye. Brissett, I might just let him walk. Yeah, I'm not giving him 3 years. I'd rather just have Jacob Eason starting. At least in my opinion. I think that'd be a better idea. Let's go 1.2. That's good. Hunt's there. Walker we will bring back eventually. He's not a terrible player, but I would like to get a little bit better. But let's go to the playoffs. And of course, we don't make the playoffs. We went 8-8, tied with the Texans. The Titans 11-5, the Jaguars 9-7. I think the Titans are going to be a good team. Brissett, 3,800 yards, 35 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. That's the only reason I want to bring him back, just because he plays well at Madden. Mack, about 1,100 yards, 5 touchdowns. Campbell, 953, 9 touchdowns, awesome. Hilton, 911 with 7. AJ Green, 678, 4 touchdowns. Doyle, 636 with 4. Mack, 5 touchdowns. On defense, Okery, 104 tackles. Sack totals, 11 for Justin Houston, 8 for Sheard, 4.5 for Darius Leonard. Was expecting better than that. Interceptions, 2 for Brooks, Hooker, and Moore. 1 for Houston, Desir, and Walker. Okay. The yearly awards, what are we going to have? Josh Allen with the MVP. Very realistic. Russell Wilson, number 2. We do not have our guy up here. Trubisky's up here, though. Coach of the Year, Freddie Kitchens, if you say so. Offensive Player of the Year. Jacoby Brissett at number 5. That's good to see. Nothing else. Defensive Player of the Year. Nothing. Offensive Rookie. I mean, we drafted offensive lineman. Defensive rookie, though, we have Brooks at number 2, which is good to see. And that's going to be it. Gilman was at number 10. Let's go take a look at our XP. I do have my XP sliders on. But what do we got? 1 for Brissett, doesn't matter. 1 for Eason. What about Paris Campbell? He has 2 up to 73. Becton has 4. Josh Jones has 3, which is good to see. Where is Brooks? What position does he play? He's our free safety. He had 4 XP points. That's not bad. Darius Leonard with 2. That's okay. Basically nothing on a defensive line. Kind of disappointing, but let's go find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. And of course, the Browns won the Super Bowl by beating the Eagles 38-7. Very realistic. Houston, goodbye. Where is Walker? There he is. Anthony Walker, 71 overall. I'll go 3, 2.1. We have so much money. He's coming on back, and that is fine. So let's advance the week. I don't remember who's a free agent at this point. I feel like it's Van Der Esch, but we have $93 million. Kareem Hunt's there. Obviously, we're not going to do that. Richard Sherman would not be bad for a year, but not really worth it. Shaquille Barrett, on the other hand. Stick him at right outside linebacker. That might be the move. 4 years for a guy 28 years old. Kind of crazy. I do want to beat the Bengals a little bit. Let's go up to $5 million. 12.2. Gets us to 101. That's good. Keanu Neal. Now, we have so much money where some people might say this is unrealistic to try to bring in the top names. But when you have this much money, like, really, what are you going to do? So let's go $6 million, $5 million signing bonus, 96 points, barely beats the Dolphins. So I'm going to go 7, and I'm going to go 5, 7, 6. A little bit much. I'll give you that. But I want to make sure we can make our team better. The Njoku's there. Jack Doyle is up there in age, but I'm not going to do that. Calais Campbell for a year would not be a terrible idea, but I don't think so. McKinley, on the other hand, scheme fit. Yeah, this is our guy. I'm going to go 4 years, 4.9. We still have $61 million. I almost want to bring in Carl Lawson as well. I'm not going to because that's, 93 points. I don't really want to beat that. Derek Barnett's there. I'm not really seeing anybody. Cunningham, that'd be interesting, but I don't think so. Albert Wilson, for some reason, has superstar development, which I don't really understand. Ogba's there, no. So I guess we're fine. We could bring in Bowser, but I mostly just like his name, to be completely honest with you. Let's advance the week. We got McKinley, we got Neal, we got Barrett. Perfect. Let's go to the draft. We have the 19th pick in the first round. I do want to take a quick look at our team. I know we need an offensive line, basically, because our offensive line is good to go, I would say. We could use a tight end eventually, another receiver, but it's going to have to be left end and defensive tackle. Maybe middle linebacker, maybe cornerback. But I'd really like to work on the defensive line if we can. Let's see what's here. A few running backs. Okay, there's a left tackle. We don't need that. A corner. Late first round pick. I don't think so. Strong safety, who I would have loved to pick mid first round, but we don't need that. But I think this is going to be our pick. Early first round left end Holcomb. Just in case there's anything else, I do want to look around. Another left end right here. Late first, though. And the other one had, A-? Yeah, A-, hit power moves. We're going to take him. He's a 77 overall, normal development for some reason. 82 power moves, 70 finesse, 82 speed, 83 acceleration. In the second round, I took left outside linebacker Cummings, who's a 71 overall. In the third round, we did get a tight end in Denton, 66 overall. In the fourth, I did take a running back in Watts, 67 overall. So heading into the year, we're an 82 overall team, 83 offense, 81 defense. Jacob Eason is our starting quarterback. We're going to have to wait and see how that goes. I really don't know how it's going to go. And on defense, we made a lot of changes to it. So I'm very glad and very excited to see how this goes. I just wish Holcomb had hidden development. I hate it. At the midseason mark, we're in third place at 2-5. The Texans are 6-1, Titans 4-3, and the Jaguars are 1-6. Now, Quentin Nelson's a free agent. He's coming back, obviously. Same for Leonard, same for Braden Smith, same for Hines. This year, we're going to have to wait and see. I want to see what we have for money. Oh, plenty of money. I'm going to do this all off screen. I will see you at the playoffs. And of course, we didn't make the playoffs. We went 4-12. That is not good. Tied with the Jaguars. The Texans 10-6. The Titans 9-7. Let's look at the stats. Eason, 3,700 yards, 25 touchdowns, 60 interceptions. Not all that great. The 3,700 yards I'll take, but I don't like that touchdown interception ratio. Mack about 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. Receiving, Hilton about 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. Doyle 747 with 7. Watts, the rookie, 642 with a touchdown. Campbell 503 with 6. Mack with 2. On defense, more 99 tackles. Sack totals 9 for Barrett. That's good. 7.5 for McKinley. 5 for Lewis. Where is Leonard? Really? Not a single sack. Interceptions, 2 for Desir. A bunch of 1s to go around. I cannot believe that. Yearly awards to Deshaun Watson. That makes sense. We have Prescott up there for the Saints. Winston still on the Buccaneers. Joe Burrow's up there. Jacoby Brissett, of course, on the Patriots. Coach of the Year, Pete Carroll. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. We probably don't have anything. We do not. Defensive Player of the Year, Ryan Shazier. Okay. Offensive Rookie of the Year. We have Watts, the running back, at 3. Nothing else. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Holcomb at number 2, which is good to see. And that's going to be it. Now, Cummings did have hidden development, so I'm excited to see what his development's going to be. And I'm hoping Holcomb has like 4 or 5 XP points, but probably not. 2 for Eason. I'm going to have to address that in the draft. 1 for Becton's a 75. Jones is a 75. That's all right. I think they're going to be way better than they're performing right now in real life. See, 2 for Holcomb, but Cummings with the superstar development. Might have to throw him in middle linebacker. Maybe put him at an end, even though that wouldn't really make sense whatsoever. But I guess we're in good shape. Let's go find out who's going to win that Super Bowl. The 49ers beat the Chiefs. Interesting. 38-24. Now, I think I signed everybody I wanted to bring back. Jordan Wilkins, I don't think so. Yeah, we're fine. So let's just go straight to free agency. We might have the first overall draft choice. And if we do, I might be trading it back. We're going to have to wait and see. Just go with Eason for another year. Depends if there's a quarterback there, obviously. J.J. Watt, we don't need. Alexander, we don't need, even though he doesn't have any offers. And we have a lot of money. That's the best way to put it. 90, yeah, I'm doing that easily. He's going to get more offers. I know you guys say they like overpay people sometimes, but that's all right. Damon Harrison, I'd love to do for a year, but that doesn't make sense. Nwosu. Sam Darnold with superstar development. That'd be interesting, but you're going to have to pay him so much money. We don't need safeties. We don't need much. Like Traquan Smith would be a nice pickup, but I don't know for 90 points. I want to see what this does points-wise. 92? If that could beat out the Cardinals and he'll take it, that's fine. If not, it's not going to be the end of the world. So let's advance the week, see if we get our guys. We got Alexander, we got Smith. Perfect. Let's go to the draft. Are we going to have the first overall draft choice? No, we have the 3rd pick. So let's see what the Raiders do with that first pick. Is it going to be a quarterback? No, a right-ended Savage. And then the Vikings take Webb, a tight end. Now, I have to look at the trade offers. Is there really not going to be a 1-1? For the 3rd overall draft choice. Like, what are you talking about here? That seems so unrealistic. I wouldn't mind going Bowman. Is there really not going to be a quarterback? Okay, there's one right here. Late first, though. I might be able to get him in the 2nd. That's not worth it. Early 2nd. I guess, could we go to quarterbacks? Wow. Wow, oh wow. So what am I going to do here? Am I going to go with a receiver? Do we go with an end even though we have Holcomb? And McKinley? That wouldn't make sense. If I put Cummings the middle linebacker, we're going to have 3 superstar linebackers. So we don't need that. So am I taking an offensive tackle? That seems ludicrous, if I'm being completely honest with you. I think I'm going with Quinton Coleman. And it kind of hurts me to say that because we don't need guards. Like, I guess in theory we could make our offensive line better. But, like, how much better? I don't know. I guess maybe we go Matthew Bryant, but we need receiver. We need defensive tackle. I know we have T.Y. Hilton. We have Paris Campbell. We have Traquan Smith that we just drafted. I think I'm just going to go with Matthew Bryant. Yeah, let's take him. He's a 77 overall, hidden development, ranked number 3. 87 strength, 79 block shed, 71 power move, 80 finesse. Now, let's see if that quarterback's here. If he is, I'll definitely take him. He's not. We could reach on somebody that doesn't really seem worth it at this point. So I guess we'll go with one of these receivers. Which one's better? Early second, late first. Who's, see, I don't know. A- catching, I think, would be better for our team. A slot guy. Yeah, I'm going to go with Tobias Stanley, and he's a scheme fit. 72 overall, 89 speed, 91 acceleration, 82 catching, 74 catch of traffic. In the third round, I did reach on a quarterback in Veltman, who's a 65 overall. In the fourth, right tackle, Keys, 66 overall. And in the fifth round, receiver, Averill, 62 overall. Now, we do have one more year left after this. I don't know if this is going to be a great year just because of Jacob Eason, but we have an 85 overall team, 85 offense, 85 defense, and I do like the way our offense looks. I even love the way our defense looks. Hopefully, Brian can step up big time. I am going to put Cummings over to middle linebacker, depending. I don't know if his overall is going to drop below 75, which would be kind of disappointing. I kind of just want to keep him a left outside linebacker. It just doesn't really make sense. So let's find out. Of course, they're going to put me back to offense for no reason. Oh, that puts him down to a 63. Yikes. All right, let's put him back at left outside linebacker and then go to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we're in third place at 3-5, or I guess technically second place because the Texans and the Jaguars are 4-3, and the Titans are 2-5. Now, who's going to be a free agent? All the guys they drafted. So, yeah, Rock Ya-Sin. I forget who else they drafted. Was it Willis? I don't know. I'm not really exactly sure, but I'm going to bring back Rock Ya-Sin. Jack Doyle can go. Willis, I'll definitely bring back as well. And we have plenty of money, so that's good. I'm going to do this all off screen, though. I'll show you who I didn't bring back. We didn't make the playoffs yet again. We went 6-10, tied with the Titans. Texans 10-5-1, the Jaguars 8-8. Jacob Eason, 3700 yikes. 18 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, not good. Mack about 1100 yards, 8 touchdowns, 5 for Hines. Receiving Campbell 852, 3 touchdowns. Hilton 2 touchdowns, 739. Doyle 693 with 6. Where's our rookie? I forget exactly what our rookie's name. Oh, was it Watts? No, it wasn't Watts. It was Stanley right here, who didn't do anything. Very interesting. On defense, Okery 129 tackles, awesome. Leonard 109. Sack totals 9 for Holcomb, 7.5 for Okery and Barrett, 6.5 for McKinley. Oh wait, that was Bryant as well, the rookie. He had 5.5. Good. Interceptions, 2 for Alexander, 2 for Hooker, 1 for Okery, 1 for Leonard. I wonder if my defensive player, or my defensive tackle rather, is going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. Watson with the MVP. No Colts. We won't be in Coach of the Year. Freddie Kitchens again. Offensive Player of the Year. I doubt it. Nope. Defensive Player of the Year. Okery winning it, which is awesome to see. No Darius Leonard. Offensive Rookie. We have Veltman, our quarterback, at 6. Don't know why he's up there. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Tim May beating out Brian. Okay. Kind of disappointed to see. Let's see what Brian's development's going to be. I think it should be somewhat good, I would assume. Like superstar. 2 for Eason. All right. I'm still going to try to replace him. 1 for Traquan Smith. What about Stanley? He has 3. Gets him up to a 75. Let's see Brian. He has star development. Come on. But 5 XP points. So he'll be, what, an 82? Holcomb will be an 81, which is good. Cummings will be a 79. It's kind of a shame I have him when I have Leonard. I mean, Barrett, we just signed as we drafted him. Moore's up the superstar development as well, so we're in great shape defensively. The Saints beat the Ravens 17-14, and I think we're good to go. I'm not bringing back Jack Doyle. Mangagoo, I mean, if he'll take a 4-year deal, 2.4, I'll bring him back. Goodbye, get out of here. We don't need you that bad. Trying to throw you a bone, but we'll be all right. So let's go to free agency. And we have $6 million, so that's really nothing to do. Like, we can't really do much with that. And I don't think we really need to, if I'm being honest. I think we're just going to pass. Yeah, let's just pass it along. We don't need to do anything there. Let's go to the draft. Now, we should have a low draft pick in the top 10, I would assume. Number 10, close enough. Do I want to go pick by pick? Yeah, not really. So let's just go right to 10. And I mean, we need a quarterback. We know that. But I'm trying to think about what else we could use. 2 quarterbacks we don't want. A left tackle, I suppose. This is so disappointing. Like, we need a quarterback badly, but there's nothing. Evans, like maybe in the second round I could get him. I think the answer is this left tackle, but he's not going to be playing, so it's kind of just like an eh. Or maybe Dickerson, the strong safety? What do we have? Keanu Neal at strong safety? Signed him for like a 4-year deal? Probably a 5-year deal. Oh, I really don't know what to do with this. Not going with a running back, I can tell you that. Like, we could go with this receiver, but that just... No, I think I am going to go with that strong safety. Let's take him, Dickerson. He's a 77 overall, hidden development, 88 speed, 73 zone, 71 tackle, 81 pursuit. I know he's not going to play much, but for long term, I just think that makes sense. Because if we were doing another few years, we could trade Neal, we could cut Neal, something along those lines. Let's see what that quarterback, if he's still here, that is. He is Adrian Evans. He's a 70 overall. He's not going to be playing. 94 throw power, 77 deep accuracy, 83 medium, 75 short. In the third round, I did get our tight end Boggs at a 68 overall. In the fourth round, middle linebacker Hicks, 65 overall. Heading into our final year, we're an 85 overall team, 84 offense, 87 defense, and it's just so disappointing that Eason's our quarterback. You know he's going to let us down because we have a great team surrounding him, especially on defense. Leonard and Barrett are up to superstar X Factor. Alexander's already superstar X Factor. Holcomb up to star development, which is awesome. Cummings still superstar. We should make the playoffs. I don't know if we're going to, but we should. And of course, we don't make the playoffs yet again. I don't get it. We went 5-8 and 3 ties. Jaguars 7-8-1, the Titans 7-9, and the Texans 4-11-1. I mean, this was our division to win, and we go 5-8 and 3. If we just won all those ties, we would have made the playoffs. Eason, 3,700 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. That's pretty good for him. Rushing Mack, 1,100 yards, 6 touchdowns. Hilton, 962, 6 touchdowns. Boggs, 834 with 6. Awesome for the rookie. Campbell, 821 with 6. 2 for Traquan Smith. On defense, Okery, 138 tackles. Awesome. Sack totals, 9.5 for McKinley, 6.5 for Barrett, 6.5 for Holcomb, 4.5 for Okery. Interceptions, 1 for Alexander, 1 for Rakyasin. How is that possible with the secondary? I don't get it. Prescott, the MVP. Is Eason going to be up here? He's not. Coach of the Year, Jason Garrett. Offensive Player of the Year. Eason could be up here, but he's not. Defensive Player of the Year. We have Okery at number 4. No other Colts. Offensive Rookie Boggs going to win it. That's good. Evans, the backup quarterback, at 5. Defensive Rookie of the Year. We have Dickerson at 4, who I'm assuming barely played, but that's still good to see. Let's go take one final look at the team, see what all the developments were for Dickerson. What did Boggs get for XP? He has 5, so that's pretty good. 2 for Eason, eh. Let's see Dickerson, what he got. He has star development, 4 XP points, though. That's not bad. I'm going to give him one final upgrade, just so we can get a final look at the team that I built, and I think I did a pretty good job. I guess we could have kept Jacoby Brissett, but then we would have lost all that money. I assumed we would have found some sort of quarterback in the draft, but this game just doesn't make sense. Let's see. So what do we have? 87 overall team, 87 offense, 88 defense. Eason's up to a 77, which is really not that bad. And on defense, who did we draft? We drafted Cummings, who's an 80. Dickerson, who's an 81. Holcomb's an 83. Bryant's an 83. I'm trying to see what else we drafted. Brooks, I believe, who's a 78. Yeah, we drafted Brooks. And then who did we sign? We signed Alexander, McKinley, Shaquille Barrett, Keanu Neal. And then on offense, we drafted Becton, who's a 79, Jones, who's a 78. And then I guess we signed some receivers here and there. We drafted Eason, obviously, but I think we did a pretty good job. I know we didn't make the playoffs, we didn't win a Super Bowl, but not much else I think I could have done unless we kept Jacoby Brissett or signed Sam Darnold. But definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, come on back for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.